9:06, happy Thursday to all of you. The 19th day of March does fall on. It's CJ Nasello. It's our daily show. We got a laid back one for all you guys today. Going to be talking to Woofs Softball Haven at 10 o'clock, hopefully, and take you through your daily dose of local. Have some fun on this Thursday morning. It's great that we're finally getting into spring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now, I don't know like you, I'm looking outside going, I got about 4 months of work ahead of me. But we're going to get there. We got Michael Ryan Exteriors to call for all that help. We'll talk about him in a second, too. In the meantime, download the RiverBender.com app today. You can join myself and join the region that stays up to date with her daily dose of local. Plus, with our Around the Riverbend daily email update, you can join myself and 72,000 that are in the know each and every day of the work week and on Saturdays with Around the Riverbend. We'll take you right to Belleville first. This is the story we've been following. As of March the 19th, detectives investigating that fatal shooting in Belleville have filed a murder charge and weapons charges against an 18-year-old Collinsville man. Investigators with the Belleville Police Department did present evidence on March the 17th related to the March the 15th homicide in the 5800th block of Belleville Crossing. After reviewing the case, the St. Clair County State's Attorney's Office issued charges against William A.L. Moulton, 18 years of age. Police say Moulton charged with murder, a Class M felony, and unlawful possession of a firearm, a Class 3 felony. He remains in custody pending court proceedings. We will keep you updated every step of the way on that case. Back here in Alton officials are facing an estimated $1.6 million in unpaid trash bills, prompting aldermen to demand tougher collection efforts at the March 11th City Council meeting. Alderman Michael Veloff said the delinquent total has grown by about $1.2 million during Mayor David Gowen's nearly 5 years in office, after reaching roughly $400,000 under the prior administration. Gowen said the Comptroller's office handles collections. Comptroller Paul Fritz and Treasurer Elizabeth Allen said they are verifying what is collectible, noting that some accounts are 10 to 12 years old. Veloff urged liens, state help, and service shutoffs. More details available in a write-up on RiverBender.com/news. Also in the news today, in business development news, Peachy Paul's is now operating in a new, larger location in Godfrey, offering grooming, doggy daycare, and professional training. Owner Amber Dyer Pogue, a lifelong animal lover with certifications in dog training and grooming, launched her business in September 2022 and quickly outgrew the original Pearl Street site in Godfrey. As demand for daycare rose, she expanded into a former child daycare center on West Delmar, purchased in January 2025 and renovated down to the studs. The facility features a fence, turf, play yard, customized grooming equipment, small group daycare with temperament evaluations, and owner-inclusive training programs. More details on that profile available at RiverBender.com/news. Alton Police Department K-9 Rico has received a new bulletproof and stab protective vest thanks to a charitable donation from Vested Interest in K-9s, Inc. Chief Jarrett Ford said the support helps protect K-9 officers who face the same dangers as human officers while serving the community. Rico's vest is embroidered in memory of Odin, end of watch 8/22/24. Founded in 2009, this nonprofit that made the donation to Alton Police provides U.S.-made, custom-fitted, NIJ-certified body armor to law enforcement dogs nationwide. It has delivered more than 6,348 vests valued at $6.9 million. Donations of $1,050 can sponsor one vest. You can see more details and the photo at RiverBender.com/news. And in local sports, St. Mary's 8th grade girls volleyball team, they've added another Southern Springfield Catholic Athletic Conference championship to their resume, finishing 8-0 in league play this season. Head coach Chris Marshall said the group has played together since 4th grade, and their latest title reflects years of steady growth. Marshall has coached all three of his daughters through the program, calling the experience unforgettable. The 14-player roster has provided strong depth and recently took first place at the Holy Family Athletics Lady Hawks tournament. Coaches credit open gyms and community-run volunteer systems, plus the Summer Volleyball League, now entering its 10th season in June 2026. And let's take a look at weather. At 9:12, here's what we're looking at right now in downtown Alton. 50 degrees. it don't feel like it out there. It's going to be beautiful all day today. Feels like 55 so far. Humidity at 74%, and today mostly sunny and very warm. It's great weather for a home improvement project, or it's a great time to call somebody for that home improvement project. Go to RiverBender.com/weather, where Michael Ryan Exteriors, the roofing professionals, can help you price it out before it becomes urgent. Right now at air quality levels, they're 68, which are moderate. The mold count, that's low at 3250. Tree pollen indexes are moderate today at 50. And that's really all to take into account when it comes to the air quality out there today. Temperatures do reach 73 degrees today, drop down to 47 overnight as we head into Friday. On the 20th day of March, a high of 82, a low of 46. And then on Saturday, more beautiful weather, a high of 83, a low of 60. On Sunday, a high of 85, a low of 37 degrees. No rain in the forecast, no clouds in the sky. And then on Monday, a high of 55, a low of 40. And that's how the next 5 days look. Here's what's happening now. It's 49 degrees in downtown Alton. It feels like 55 out there for time and temperature throughout the day. 618-465-4545. This time powered by Michael Ryan Exteriors, the roofing professionals, trusted and true for over 20 years in the Metro East by homeowners, by business owners, and by industry complexes that have called Michael Ryan Exteriors to get the job done. Whether it's for roofing, siding, gutters, and repairs, done right the first time, you can find out more at MichaelRyanExteriors.com. Hey, before I take a quick break and get this show moving, let me fill you in. You know, Hainer Library, they're one of our best friends of the show. They do so much all throughout the year. And you know what? I think we're all in that mindset that spring's here. Okay, we might have a few more cold days, but winter's gone as far as I'm concerned. And so are the thoughts at Hainer Library. It's the perfect time to start veggies indoors or get those native plants going. And the Hainer Library Seed Library, it's open. All you got to do is stop on in, give your garden a jump start by visiting the Seed Library. It's available at all 3 Hainer Library locations. All you do is you can go in, find flowers, herbs, and fruits, starter seeds that you can take home that are native to the area and really just get your garden going at a budget. I mean, I don't know if you've been to the big box stores lately or any store when it comes to buying plants and really getting that stuff going. Woo! You need to refinance your house by the time you're done with it. And with initiatives like this from Hainer Library, the Seed Library at Hainer Library, it really makes getting things going, making your yard, your back, your outside space, your backyard, your really just neighborhood looking good again. Right there, powered by your Hainer Library card. HainerLibrary.org. That's HainerLibrary.org. And don't forget to tell them you know who sent you over their way. 9:15, a little bit of change. Thursday morning continues right after this. You're watching our daily show on RiverBender.com.
If you think you might be pregnant, you don't have to face it alone. At Vitality Women's Clinic, you'll find the care you deserve. We offer confidential, no-cost pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and STI testing. Our team is here to listen, support you, and help you understand your options without pressure or judgment. Walk in or make an appointment today. Call 618-466-1690 or visit VitalityWomen'sClinic.org. Vitality Women's Clinic, clear answers, real support.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
What's up, it's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells, an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark Paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a trailblazer.
Oh no, another bad headache?
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to see your doctor.
OSF Healthcare can handle all of your family's primary care needs, including diagnosing health issues or referring you to a specialist. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back. So, we don't have a guest for 920, and since Jackie and Nasello were running around and getting errands done, I figured we'd go ahead and say hi real quick. Hello, Jackie.
Hello.
Estella likes the theme song. I think at least nobody else does. I at least know my daughter likes my music, you know?
Yeah, she loves it.
So what are you guys up to doing? What are you doing today?
You're pretty much looking at it. It's a beautiful day out there, so we'll probably hang out outside for a little bit and get this little one actually dressed for the day, but we're pretty much looking at it.
Has Estella been doing good for you today?
She has. She's always keeping us running. Full of energy today, as always.
Now, what people don't know always is that Estella started walking for the first time just a couple of days ago, and she knows that she can. It's just we're trying to get her to realize that it's okay to do it all the time.
Yes. Yeah. She definitely can do it. She just is very picky on when she does it. So, she tried to take a short walk out there and decided crawling was faster, as always. So.
Well, and now hand me your sunglasses. This is the best. I really wanted to show you guys. We have a Hollywood star in the making. She loves these things.
She's as her eyes are.
Look at that. I mean, she actually... This is fantastic. Here, go sit with Mommy for a second.
Come here.
So I gotta...
You go walk
to Mommy, yeah?
You go
So, I gotta ask you, is it kind of cool going and taking her to the spots that you've gone to as a baby and a kid?
It is. It's very rewarding, and just it's nice to be able to see her enjoy some of the same things that brought me joy as a child. Oh my goodness.
I love it. So how do you manage everything? Seriously, because you gotta, whenever I'm gone, of course,
I was like,
you know, well, I got me, you know, but whenever you're gone, because I never know, you know, I'm doing the show and stuff. Does it get interesting when you have to keep running around with the baby? I haven't really asked you that.
Yeah, it does. She's usually getting into every cabinet at home and pulling stuff out as I just got done putting it away. And
tangled up, honey. Hold on.
Usually trying to balance playing and also just getting things done around the house with her. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah.
So what's on the agenda? You said not really much. Are you going to pick up the house? Are you going to go take her to the park? Anything fun?
Probably wait for the park till you get off. But
okay,
probably cool. Yeah, go home and hold the fort down.
Well, and it's also interesting because we're about a month away from our wedding.
Yes.
And
yes, we are.
So if you're still
It's
waiting
getting
on
really
invites,
exciting.
we're getting that too. And
I apologize. If you have not got an invite yet, they are coming. You can see what keeps us busy. So
yeah, well, I figured I didn't have the guest at 9:20, so I figured I might as well talk to you guys for a couple of minutes, the two of my most important people in my life, and say hi to you and let the audience see us. So they've been asking about you guys. Good. It's nice to know.
good. Well, we're here. We are here. We do a lot of the background stuff, I guess.
Yeah, and whenever the audience gets mad at me, just know that you do too. So before I let you go, what do you think? Dinner? Are we going to do tacos? You think? Because you got it out, and I've been kind of curious if you're going to make your good tacos. And I was going to tell the audience this because I'm not going to lie. The last time you made tacos kind of blew me out of the water, and I've been thinking about it all morning. I don't know. I didn't want to say anything though, and then
Yeah.
Speak too soon.
Tacos it is. Then.
I made steaks the other night. Those were good.
Yes.
And then you made it even better with the chicken and rice and the burritos and all that fun stuff.
Yes.
That was good.
Yeah.
Life's easy right now. Oh, we're heading into Easter. It's our second time doing Easter together.
It is.
And
Yeah,
are we
Easter.
done with Estella's Easter basket?
No. We still need to get her first swimsuit for the season, and we need to get some cute little spring outfits, and maybe some sandals to start the summer months off. She's currently looking for her milk.
Well, and I was telling the audience that she has 4 words now. It's mama, dada.
Mama, dada, milk, but it's milk.
And then it's daddy.
Daddy, yeah.
That's like calling me by my full name.
Your government.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got daddy.
Like, that's how I know I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you got the full name out.
But why does she do that thing with her? Like, I was telling Mike and Sydney upstairs. She's walking over to me. Hi, baby.
Daddy.
She just walked right all over to me. Daddy. I was telling Mike and Sydney, she does this thing with her eyes. It's like that, so serious.
Yeah. She's about to give you a talking to.
Okay, I'll put you back down. Go.
She's, I think, looking for milk.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll let you go back with Mommy. I just wanted to say hi to you for a couple of minutes.
Well, it was nice to say hi to you.
It's always nice to bring your spouse
everybody.
to work or, see the child.
Yeah.
That's been great. Thanks for stopping by.
You're welcome.
Thanks for a great morning.
Thanks for putting us on the show.
Hey, 924. Recently we had to take Estella to prompt care over at OSF, and how great of an experience. I mean, really, it's scary because she had RSV.
Because you don't know. Yeah, because it ended up being RSV too. So
when we thought we were ahead of the game with it.
Yeah, but it's still scary. But I think they had us in and out of there within 30 minutes. The doctor went out of his way to come in and greet both of us and shake our hands before he even went to Estella's matter. So it really helped ease me and both of us, I think. And
especially because we're new parents, you're a little bit more experienced, I guess, than me by 3 months, or 4. But it's just when you're in that and you don't really know anything, you don't know what questions to ask, and you don't really know what to look for. And I felt like they did a great job. And then the way they cared for Estella and played with her and made her happy, was really cool.
Yeah, they really, really went out of their way. And I guess a parent fail on our part, but we forgot to bring diapers, and they saved the day. And
that's
they
right.
ended up giving us a couple, a little thing of some diapers and some wipes from them and stuff. So yeah, we felt very well taken care of, and that her health mattered to them.
Oh, for sure. And you guys can learn more at osfhealthcare.org. Flu season, all that stuff, colds. Really encourage you to utilize OSF on Godfrey Road. Before I let you go. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, I was trying to figure out what she
No,
did.
she likes the door jam. She plays with it.
I thought, okay. I just want to make sure we weren't putting.
Yeah. No, before I let you go, we got to talk about the great teamwork that we did the other day for our brick path.
Oh.
This thing was sunken underground, and
You'll
Ethan
have to somehow pull an image up soon.
I'll show him. But the whole idea is, you were out there. You look like you knew what you were doing. I had no clue because I saw this pattern, and I told you there is no way I'm figuring this out. It is going to look different. And I started putting bricks down, and you gave me that really nice
get out of my way. Look. Yeah. I'll just do it.
But you did a fantastic job.
Can I have that?
And it was really fun. I'll show you guys a picture later. Estella wants to leave. Jackie wants to get on out of here and take care of Estella and start the day. But at the end of the game with this, with the brick path, we spent like 6 hours on this.
We did, like 6 hours, and it looks really beautiful now. We do have to raise that one side.
That's where I'm getting at here, because there's a story to this.
Yeah.
Then the monsoon came,
Yes.
and then we realized that half of it is still underwater.
Yes.
But we're getting there.
So we basically have to pull out everything we just did, lay down some like dirt or something, and then redo the landscaping on top.
I love it. Oh, you have a great rest of your day, honey.
I will.
Love you.
Love you too.
9:27, a little bit of change. We'll come back with more Daily Show and talk about all your daily dose of local. And I want to talk about this Robert Wadlow house. We'll have a story soon. There's more details that are out there right now currently, but just want to make sure we get it all together. 9:27, a little bit of change. More show next.
If you think you might be pregnant, you don't have to face it alone. At Vitality Women's Clinic, you'll find the care you deserve. We offer confidential, no-cost pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and STI testing. Our team is here to listen, support you, and help you understand your options without pressure or judgment. Walk in or make an appointment today. Call 618-466-1690 or visit vitalitywomensclinic.org. Vitality Women's Clinic, clear answers, real support.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Welcome back, Daily Show. Wednesday morning continues right around 10:35. Guns and hoses. We are here.
What's happening? I appreciate you having me on.
Zach Delamano joins us in the studio now, and you were with Alton Police for quite a bit now up in Troy, correct?
Yeah, so I was with Alton from 2011 to 2022.
I don't have to worry about giving false plates out today.
No,
normally I give out their
today.
content directors plates.
And not unless you go to Troy, where I've been since. I've been there since 2022.
You know, before we go into the event, I never get the chance to talk about it, but Troy Police Department really has a good thing going on, and the whole town of Troy does too.
Yeah. The cool thing about Troy Police Department is we're a little bit smaller than Alton, and the community supports us so much. Not that Alton doesn't get community support too, but when you have a smaller, tight-knit community like that, people really like getting involved. And our department in general, I would say, I think we've got about 23, 24 officers, and it makes us a lot more of a tight-knit, kind of family-friendly group.
Almost you become truly family at that point when it's that small.
We really do, yeah. You know, we'll dedicate time to each other on our time off. Like, there are so many of us who were coming to the game, and that kind of overwhelming support from the department was
fantastic.
Really awesome, yeah.
Well, and, you know, it's just really cool to see the community engagement side, because I do events up in Troy with the First Fridays, and to see the Trone, you know, out there and all these things. It's just really cool to see the really, not just the support, but the collaboration there too. Not just protect us, but to also elevate us and showcase some really cool things too with your technology and things you have.
Well, I'm glad you have that experience, because it's something we really strive for.
Fantastic. And coming up this weekend, you can just be a part of a great community, raising, you know, great awareness and funds for a great cause. Guns and Hoses, how long have you been a part of the organization before we talk about the event?
So I took it over a little bit later. JP Thatcher and I, he works in the Madison County Sheriff's Office, and then Steve Perry, along with Larry Thatcher, Paula Thatcher, the family's been really helpful for us. I've been with the organization, or with the team, since 2013. So our first event was the Metro East First Responders versus the St. Louis County team. And it was for Kyle Deathridge. So he was an Illinois State Police officer who tragically lost his life in a motorcycle accident. So that's when we got together. I think Jason Unverzat, who's a firefighter, was really kind of heading the way at that time. Got with Larry Thatcher, who was the rink manager at that time. And it kind of took off from there. We did a few events. We had an event. One of our cool events was we played the Blues alumni in the Hanson Brothers.
No way.
Old school movie, Slap Shot.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did. And
Stop. That would have been my freaking claim to fame right there. The Hanson Brothers. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah,
I can't quote it, of course, but I just,
Well, one thing I kind of missed out on, though, is a few of the guys went out with them the night before, and I'm like, I still regret not doing that. I'm not a big going out kind of guy. So, but yeah, it was a bummer. They're so funny. They're really awesome people.
That whole movie is fantastic. You guys just saw the flyer on the screen, and that's the date and time for it. Saturday, March the 21st. Police First Fire, bragging rights on the ice for one great cause. Doors open at 3:30. The game starts at 4, again at the East Alton Ice Arena, which is, had some great acclaim lately. The NHL, the EA game was over there doing some tapings and some really cool stuff too.
Yeah, I think so.
Fantastic. So how much is admission?
So admission's $10.
Oh.
And kids 5 and under are free, and that's one of the things I wanted to get more kids involved. So specifically last event that we had, I noticed we had people show up, like guys I recognized from the rink, and they had their kids, people I didn't really expect to show up. But they're like, we don't run a really swing a Blues game, and we've got a 3 or 4 year old here, and it's like we can take them to this hockey game and they'll have just as much fun, because we do things like 50-50 raffles, chuck a puck to where everyone just kind of, you buy like a $5 or $10 puck and you throw it out on the ice. Whoever gets closest to the face-off circle, that's actually the person who wins the prize for all the money collected from the chuck a puck. So that's really fun for the kids. Other than that, like, we usually have a big fire truck out front that hangs a flag. Wow. I'm going to try to make that happen this year. And it's just kind of bring your kid on a Saturday if you don't have much going on. We've got concessions, snacks, soda, alcohol for the guys or for the parents. And we even do like a booze wagon raffle where we set up this really cool wagon and it's got like a flashing strobe light and stuff. Raffle baskets, golf giveaways, you pay your money, you put a raffle ticket in. We've got several like higher end alcohol giveaways, like chiropractic treatments.
Wow.
And then I usually put something together like a package for the kid with like a little hockey game and stuff. So it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to do other than just see the hockey. So, yeah.
Well, and before we go into any further, I mean, if you guys don't know yet, you should, but the proceeds from the benefit the Madison County Fallen Officers Memorial Fund. And, just brings the greater importance into why we're doing this.
Sure.
But going into it, as an organizer, it's got to be fantastic because, you're an officer. You get to interact with the community in a variety of different ways. But to do it in this way where you're seeing community support where it's like, here's a chiropractic,
it's really
voucher.
Rewarding.
Is that truly the sentiment for you guys and the whole team? Because to me, it's like, man, there's no payment needed whenever you have that much energy already ahead of this or behind the sale.
For sure. And, I get people involved who are kind of focused on that too.
Yeah.
And all of our team members donate $100 right off the bat. If you want to play, you have to be serious about the organization as far as donating for the cause, because that's our really main reason for being there. And of course, the other reason is we all like to get together and play hockey. So if we like to get together and play hockey, we might as well raise some money for good causes and everything. We've donated to individual people who are in need. We've donated to different funds like this, the Madison County Fallen Officers Memorial. And it's not only is it a blast, but then we get to reward the community as well. So,
you had a moment to take a quick break with me?
Yeah, you bet.
I got to pay a bill. We're going to come back and continue our Wednesday morning. Right after this, you guys stay there, and we'll be here, RiverBender.com and Roku TV. Welcome back. Daily Show. My favorite part of the conversation is during the break. That's when no one can hear.
Yeah, we can have the real conversations.
The real conversation does center around the fact that Guns N' Hoses is a great event, and it goes towards really such a great cause. And I hate to, bring it connection, but we've seen it even in our own backyard here in Madison County the last 10 to 15 years. And, with Officer Timmons and even Officer Snyder, who wasn't, within the Alton Police Department, but still right here in our own backyard, a community member.
Yeah,
and
that
so,
one hit home.
Yeah. And, you see these things, and you hear of them more frequently, I'm sure, than, the public does, because there are stories that go unshared. And, I think just that statement alone, the public would go, are you sure? Well, there are, and there's tons of them. So to go towards raising causes for this and just supporting you guys on a night where you'll, out of all the stress and the interesting things that come within a shift, to just enjoy and raise money for a good cause.
Yeah, and you know what? We really appreciate the community support for that too. It really makes us feel like we're supported, and that people are aware of some of the hardships that we face, and we try not to be martyrs about it. But at the same time, I personally don't have an issue with what I do, but maybe some guys do. Maybe some guys have PTSD and everything like that, or if we can help out if someone gets injured. And as a matter of fact, in this one, we are presenting jerseys to 2 of the police officers who got shot this past year in Fairview Heights.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to make a jersey presentation to them. So even though this specific event isn't going to be donated to like an individual family, we still want to recognize at least 2 of those officers who faced tremendous hardship and the things that they're still dealing with because of that.
One, I think for the public, just to follow up with that, it brings into perspective, the whole, now it's not as bad, but as it was 20 years ago with or 15 now with the national debate on, policing and all that.
Yeah.
And we don't have to go back into it, but I think whenever you have these community moments where you realize that there's things that are more important than some political silo or how you feel on any given day.
Yeah.
These families are impacted. These are folks that live in our community. And I think it's so important that you guys do that. I really, not to patronize you, but that really is why we're all here,
Sure.
Fantastic stuff. Okay, I'm nosy. You said some chiropractic gift certificates. What else am I winning on this?
So we've got golf giveaways too.
John must have been involved in
No, I'm just one of our guys actually went to a few golf courses, and I'm not a golfer, so I don't know which ones in particular, but got some free rounds of golf. I have one thing that makes me frustrated enough, and that's hockey. If I get anything more involved in my life, I'll have a breakdown.
Listen, golf, I have to have a DD. I will never go golf.
Right?
I swear. I will go play with you, but I have to have a few beers. Otherwise, you don't want me to golf with you. I'm that bad.
Well, that's one of the reasons I don't play, is I don't want another excuse to have a few beers. So I'm like, I'll definitely be having a couple after the game at least. So
that's fantastic.
That's one of the reasons we all get together, so we can have a few drinks and have a good time.
So let's talk pricing. $10 admission, available in advance at the door. Are we still at that time, or?
Yeah, so you can get a hold of one of our guys or send an email to me, zd197@troypolice.com.
We'll
if you
link
want
that.
Thank you. If you want some wristbands, and I'll make sure that you get hooked up. So if you buy them in advance, you buy 2 and you get 3. Otherwise, they're for sale at the door. Like I said, 5 and under. We really want to encourage some young kids coming to this event. It's really family friendly. There may be a scheduled scuffle, sometime in the middle.
Way.
Yeah, hopefully no one gets hurt since we're all friends, but just a little rough and tough kind of stuff.
You know what I think would be great? If you have a live warrant chase right there on
You're
the
right there. It'd be hard finding someone, but yeah, maybe
it would just be great. So it's like, why don't we do it?
Yeah. Could be entrapment. I'm not sure. Maybe
that's true. Not a lawyer, but it would be fun.
Yeah.
This is cool. Booze barrel tickets, 50-50. What prices do those run?
As far as the 50-50 raffles go,
ticket prices, do we know?
I'm not quite sure, so we'll have that there. I wish I had that answer for you. I think they're usually $5 or something like that. I think now we do have the rinks talked about getting a Square account set up too, to where you can buy them. I'd bring cash just in case.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah. If there's an ATM or anything.
Right. Well, there is no ATM, unfortunately. But if you want to bring cash in advance, like I said, I'm pretty sure the rink is setting up the Square account, but I always bring some just to fall back on. We're going to have some 8 and under hockey players too. They're going to play a game during one of the intermissions to get them involved, and they're also going to be walking around and selling the 50-50 tickets and chuck-a-puck tickets and like that. So if you flag down one of those kids, they're probably not going to know how to process a credit card machine. So
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, probably better than me, to be honest. So
this is so cool. The Guns N' Hoses hockey game is going to be on display, but some really cool stuff intermixed into it.
Yeah.
Get there when the doors open and bring cash and just help support and have fun. And going back to what you said earlier, it's so important because I have a 16-month-old daughter at home. Just telling you about, and like you said, going to a Cardinals game or a Blues game or even anything. You start racking up the dollars pretty darn quick. Kidding. So go and do something where you can, it's number one, support the community, but also get some entertainment and have fun on a third of what it would cost to, go across the river to do it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What else am I missing?
Well, I'm not going to say you're going to see NHL caliber guys out there too. So it's pretty mixed skill level.
I will say, if you play with the guys from Slapshot, you are the quality I need.
I'm pretty sure they slow down for us a little bit, and they're getting up there in age. So, yeah, those guys actually come to us and say, "Why do you guys want to do this? It hurts. It hurts." Yeah. So, yeah.
Do you get the day off the next day, or do you got to go back on and patrol? I've never asked that question.
Well, luckily, being one of the organizers of the team, I get the benefit of picking and choosing when we're gonna do it.
Oh,
so,
there you go.
So I'm off all weekend, and it's pretty consuming for me to do all this stuff.
Oh, I couldn't. Seriously, I couldn't. How long does it take, all joking aside, to put something like this together?
Well, so we did it several months in advance. We'll start several months in advance, and that's more or less throwing some text messages around and having meetings. A lot of it just revolves around, I'm constantly on my phone, just revolves around electronically communicating with my guys that are going out and getting sponsorships, talking with JP, talking with, his mom and dad, Paula and Larry, who were so helpful in this. We actually have Ashley Wickenhauser helping us this year.
She's okay. Yeah. Just kidding, Ashley. Love you.
But yeah, I think
fantastic.
I'm trying to get her toward like more of an event coordinator and stuff. Since, let's be honest, women are way more better at that stuff than guys are anyway. I'm kind of a space case, and they're so much better at attention to detail. But she's going to be helping us the front office day as far as things like that go.
Fantastic. I love that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and if anyone's willing to volunteer some time too to help out, sell tickets and stuff, they can certainly get a hold of me, and
same email.
Yeah, and I'll forward them to Ashley, who, like I said, she's kind of our event coordinator for that day. But it's our first year doing it, so the rink changed management. So I hope we don't get too many bumps in the road as far as it goes. It's kind of our maiden voyage of, the 3 or 4 of us who are putting all together without direct rink involvement.
That's
but
right.
I will say the new manager, Tyler, has been so awesome and accommodating in anything that we need. He books our first responder and friends skates that we have. Our first responder and friends skates, they help donate to this. So I organize skates, and it's basically 2 or 3 times a month, and it's guys coming out skating. Most of us are first responders having fun. We donate $20. I pay myself too. Any of the leftover money goes into the pot, and all that money ends up buying things up front, like wristbands, any supplies we need for the game, and then whatever is left over I usually donate to. But Tyler, the rink manager, has been awesome about making sure we get enough ice to do that, giving us a good price on the ice. He's donated all this ice that we're going to be doing to the game, or for the game, for free, and just basically says, anything you guys need, I'll help out with. And he's been phenomenal about that.
This is just fantastic. We're going to throw this up one more time while I give you the final closing on this.
Sure.
The Guns N' Hoses, there we go. The Guns N' Hoses hockey game is set Saturday, March the 21st. That is this Saturday. Doors open at 3:30. Game starts at 4. I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown on how your Saturday is going to look. Go to the park, go to the zoo. It's going to be 80 degrees in the morning, and then by 3 o'clock, the kids are ready to go kind of settle down. You need some breathing room, and you go settle in and watch this great hockey game, win the 50-50, win the booze raffle, just kind of hit the trifecta. Triple Crown winner of the Guns N' Roses raffle baskets, and then go home successful.
Yeah.
You're good. $10 gets you in the door. Right there at East Alton Ice Arena. Doors open 3:30. Game starts at 4, and we'll see you Saturday, March the 21st for Guns and Hoses, the hockey game, and once again benefiting the Madison County Fallen Officers Memorial Fund. Before I let you go, anything else to hit on?
Just one thing I want to let everyone know is these are annual events that we usually do. Now, the Guns and Hoses is split up among our Metro East First Responders Hockey Club. And we actually have our own events, too, where we play other teams from St. Louis. We played the Warriors. We actually went to Evansville last year, which was a lot of fun. But I just want everyone to know that, don't expect like a full-blown Blues game, but we do try to make it as entertaining as possible. You're not going to see NHL caliber players, especially not me.
Is there any chirping going on?
Yeah, a little bit. And the chirping's even better since we're all friends, so it's even a little bit worse. So like I said, there may be a scuffle that happens, maybe it's scheduled, maybe it's not. But, hopefully those guys take it a little bit easy. But I just wanted to thank you for your time. So the cool thing about this is you don't just get a ticket, you actually get a wristband. So even if you're not necessarily wanting to go, you can stop by the rink or get a hold of me and buy a wristband. So that supports the cause. And, instead of just getting a ticket that you throw away, you get a wristband, one of our nice, super cool Metro East First Responder wristbands. We do have them available, a few of them for like small kids and medium kids too. But I wanted to give you a couple of these.
Thank you
just
very
for having
much.
me on, because it's really important. And hopefully if anyone wants to make some last minute plans this weekend, stop on by and give us a couple hours of their time. The more people we have in the door, the better it is, the more our word gets out for sponsorships going forward. And we really just want to selfishly have fun with it, but more important cause is just raising money whenever we need to.
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thanks for having me.
We'll take a quick break, leave everything in an article on RiverBender.com. We'll come back and wrap up this Wednesday morning, but we'll see you there.
If you might be pregnant, you don't have to face it alone. At Vitality Women's Clinic, you'll find the care you deserve. We offer confidential, no-cost pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and STI testing. Our team is here to listen, support you, and help you understand your options without pressure or judgment. Walk in or make an appointment today. Call 618-466-1690 or visit vitalitywomensclinic.org. Vitality Women's Clinic, clear answers, real support.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
At Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit altonelite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu. When you need a project done right, on budget, and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today. On this Thursday morning, 19th day of March, one Dalton Brown's been following for a while for us on RiverBender has been the Godfrey Rec Center and the proposals that were getting ready to take place. We do have more information for you now. Godfrey officials have chosen an architectural firm to propose plans for that recreation center. At the March the 18th Village Board meeting, trustees unanimously agreed to start negotiations and a proposal from AAIC Inc. That's the architectural firm that's been chosen to lead the Godfrey Recreation Center project. Once again, that's AAIC Inc. The vote came after trustees heard from a presentation from Beth Hines, a co-chairperson of the Godfrey Recreation Center Committee, about the village's strong need to have a rec center. She noted that when asked if the village should consider building an indoor facility, 76% of surveyed residents said yes. Hines also said a rec center could help with certain weaknesses of the village, such as a lack of indoor health and wellness facility during winter months and Godfrey's lack of a designated town center. She said such a facility would increase also foot traffic to local businesses and help retain young residents and tax dollars, keeping them from going to neighboring communities. Now, Hines did list a few must-have amenities for any proposed rec center in the village, including a centralized multi-sport gym, rental space, an indoor walking path, and space for concessions, possibly in partnership with a local business. A few locations for the future rec center have been looked at, but none have been officially decided on, with most potential sites located near Glazebrook Park. Hines said the goal is to serve as a gateway to the community while still having access to local bike trails and being accessible to residents of all ages and abilities. Now, these funding opportunities are being explored to cover the project. It's going to be a projected cost of $16 million to $21 million and includes business district funds, potential grant funds, private donors, local fundraising efforts, sponsorships, and potential membership fees. Hines emphasized the committee's desire to find funding sources which would have little to no impact on local taxpayers. Lori Artis, a Godfrey resident and vice president of strategic engagement at Lewis and Clark Community College, said the school has several athletic teams that would benefit from that additional space and what it would provide, and expressed excitement at the possibility of partnering with the village going forward. Hines said there will be future opportunities for public input on the rec center's design before the project moves forward. If all goes according to plan, she said the rec center could be completed as soon as fall of 2028. A full recording of that March the 18th Godfrey Village Board meeting is available always on the RiverBender.com news article. You can also find it at RiverBender.com/video. in the government tab, where you can see all of the other local city council meetings that are streamed right here on our website. Before we take a quick break, we're going to talk to Woofs Softball Haven here in a couple of minutes, and really excited for that. Sadie's done a great job and his team over there to revitalize and really add some great stuff to it. But, before we do that, a quick news brief, and I think we have time to cover it all. Madison County State's Attorney Tom Hain did release the office's annual report detailing prosecution trends and internal initiatives from the calendar year. Presented it on Wednesday to the county board in Edwardsville. The report, covering the Madison County State's Attorney's Office, outlines work across multiple divisions and is intended to show the breadth and magnitude of the office's work, end quote, including the areas that are, quote, often at a public view, such as involuntary mental health commitments, which the report says have nearly doubled, end quote, to 488 petitions filed in 2025. The report also points to staffing and recruitment efforts. It says the office finished 2025 with a full staff of 32 assistant state's attorneys after a recruitment campaign that brought in 8 new prosecutors. In case activity, the report also says that 3,229 new felony charges were filed in 2025. That was up from 2,970 in 2024. It also reports 21,794 misdemeanor traffic and DUI charges filed described as roughly the same as 2024, and drug-related offenses were the most frequently filled categories of felonies. That was followed by thefts. Now, the report includes data from the Safety Act and what it's related to. It says the office filed 696 detention petitions in 2025. That was up from 562 in 2024, and it held 501 detention hearings, up from 426 the year before. The report says detention was granted in 359 cases after court hearings. That leads to a 72% detention rate. It attributes the results to, quote, thorough preparation by prosecutors, close coordination with law enforcement, and effective courtroom advocacy, end quote. That was from the state's attorney's office. The report also notes 11 defendants were charged with first-degree murder in 2025 compared to 6 in 2024. It says 5 defendants were convicted of first-degree murder in 2025, with another 5 convicted in January 2026. Other initiatives cited include progress in digitizing and storing records, with 17,395 case files digitized in 2025. The report also notes an amicus brief filed in a federal appeal involving Illinois' ban on so-called assault weapons. That's a part of the statement, joined by the state's attorneys from 34 other counties. And you can see more details. Here's a quote from the state's attorney. Our mission is simple: protect the people of Madison County and pursue justice with integrity, fairness, and determination. He continued, the work of the prosecutor's office is never truly complete due to the continuous cycle of crime and caseloads, but our annual report gives us an opportunity to gauge our success and look for opportunities to improve. We measure success not just by numbers, but by the trust we earn and the confidence we build. That's the end of the state's attorney's quote. The report is available on the state's attorney's office website at madcosao.gov. 9:58, a little bit of change. We'll take a quick break and come back with Sadie and Woofs Softball Haven right after this. RiverBender.com, Roku TV.
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
What's up? It's my Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells,
an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark Paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a trailblazer.
If you think you might be pregnant, you don't have to face it alone. At Vitality Women's Clinic, you'll find the care you deserve. We offer confidential, no-cost pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and STI testing. Our team is here to listen, support you, and help you understand your options without pressure or judgment. Walk in or make an appointment today. Call 618-466-1690 or visit vitalitywomensclinic.org. Vitality Women's Clinic, clear answers, real support. If you think you might be pregnant, you don't have to face it alone. At Vitality Women's Clinic, you'll find the care you deserve. We offer confidential, no-cost pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and STI testing. Our team is here to listen, support you, and help you understand your options without pressure or judgment. Walk in or make an appointment today. Call 618-466-1690 or visit vitalitywomensclinic.org. Vitality Women's Clinic, clear answers. Real support.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
What's up, it's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells,
an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark Paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a trailblazer.
Oh no, another bad headache?
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to see your doctor.
OSF Healthcare can handle all of your family's primary care needs, including diagnosing health issues or referring you to a specialist. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back. Daily Show on a Thursday, 19th day of March falls on it. Really excited for this one. Sadie on the line, Woofs Softball Haven. This has been exciting to watch, and obviously, knowing you, Sadie, from wrestling and all the, training, but just to see you in this chapter and really just seeing this place that's been well known for a long time, having this new sense of life and vision to it. It's been fun to watch from the sideline. How's everything going this Thursday?
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me on. It's going well. Out here at the park, 7 a.m. this morning, working on getting ready for the season.
Well, and you've been playing the sport for a long time. How long have you been playing softball for?
I started playing in 1984.
Wow. And how many, and you've traveled the country playing it, because you were over in Vegas, I know, and done a couple of out-of-town tournaments just from the time I've known you, and there have been pretty big ones.
Yeah, I played in a lot of tournaments in like the 80s and the early 90s, and then kind of got out of it, went into music, got into wrestling. And then like, I don't know, the last 6 or 7 years, I've really been traveling a lot, been all over the place, playing in tournaments.
Well, what leads to Woofs Softball Haven and acquiring it? Take me through that.
You know, we were looking for something to do. We looked at buildings to buy. We just kind of wanted to do something to set up for retirement, so to speak. And then I saw Woofs on Facebook Marketplace of all places.
Wow.
And came down, took a look, and tried not to fall in love with the place before we owned it.
Well, and take me through. So how long of a process was that, do you think?
I wrote the business plan on August 16th, 2024. And we closed on December 6th.
Wow. That's great. And, you know, when you go into this, you know, you played the sport, you obviously love it. Do you think ever one day that this was something you were going to do? Was it ever one of those, well, this would be nice to have, or was it one of those just timing scenarios?
Well, the truth is, anytime we had talked about buying property, like we want to move to a house that's got 10 acres of property, I had always said I was going to build a ball field on the property and name it after my parents.
Nice.
So instead, we bought a ball field and then actually had a dedication ceremony for my parents last year, named one of the fields after them.
That's fantastic. Well, and I just think it's incredible, and I know family's a big part for you, and I just think it's been really cool for me, man, seriously, to watch this and just see, the updates around the facilities, and I know that you've added to the indoor facilities too, and have really, refurbished it. Take me through the journey of that was, because, here you are with this property, and, now it's time to kind of get it ready. It was still had the shell, it looked like, the structure was there, but you've made a lot of improvements along the way.
Well, it's always been a seasonal business, and with a mortgage, I can't afford to just have seasonal, so we needed a way to generate income over the winter. And I thought that they had been using this restaurant space as a concession stand, and when I saw it, I was like, it's obviously a restaurant. So I wanted to remodel that, make it look nice, so I can try and draw people in during the winter.
And, as we're getting the season started, spring's getting ready to come in. How many how many different leagues do you have getting ready to start, and how can we join, and really how can we partner up with you?
So we're running Sunday afternoon co-ed, Monday night co-ed. Wednesday night is a wood bat league, and then Thursday and Friday are men's leagues. So both, evenings. I say nights, but they're evenings. 6:45 is the first game. There's a lot of information on our website, which is WoofsHaven.com, our Facebook page, Woofs Softball Haven. We're just constantly looking for teams, and not only teams, but I have a free agent list that you can go on the website and sign up for, and then I'll find a team for you depending on what day or night you want to play.
We have that website here on the screen now. It's WoofsHaven.com, and as you see here, there's so many different ways that you can find out information on the softball opportunities, and honestly, just a lot of fun that you guys have too. There's a lot of cool events that you have planned, and I know, did you pull off the kickball tournament?
We're going to put together a kickball tournament over the summer.
Okay.
We played kickball one day. It was supposed to be 65 degrees one day over the winter, and everybody's like, what are we going to do? So a bunch of people showed up, and we played kickball. Wasn't very structured, but we had a great time, and, did some crazy things, like you had to have a drink in your hand for an inning and, stuff like that.
Before we go any further, too, take me through, because we were I was just talking with you a couple of times, over it, and just before we got on the air. It seems like the facility was, known, in softball for, the location. Take me through that. Where are you located at? And am I onto something with that too? Was I right with that?
Yeah, Woofs is 7753 Highway 6167 in Barnhart, Missouri. We're 2 miles between Highway M and Highway Z. Literally right off the highway. I can see the highway from home plate.
Nice.
Yeah, the place is actually pretty iconic. It was started in 1984. Yeah, Bill Wolf bought it in 83, built another field, did a bunch of improvements, started playing down here in 84. Previous to that, it was called the Pioneer Athletic Club. And they had one field, and then Bill built a second field, but they would have they have an event center up the hill that needs to be remodeled. They used to do concerts and dances, and they had volleyball up there, and they had horseshoes and all kinds of stuff. That was in the 60s. And then in 1989, Bill built this restaurant, and it, just tournaments and leagues. And at one point, he was doing something down here every single day. There was either a league or a tournament.
Wow. Well, and I just think it's cool, that you're able to, have this part of it. Have you had people reach out to you, folks that have played there in the past, or have just, been a part of that journey from a, spectator or just a consumer aspect and have talked about it?
Oh, yeah. I've played over the years with a lot of people that have played here. One of my very good friends grew up here. His dad played here, and him and his brother grew up here when they were here when they were 6, 7, 8 years old. And that's part of the reason we wanted to do it, because there was a lot of rumors about somebody's gonna buy it, turn it into a dog park. Somebody's gonna buy it and use it as a parking lot. And it's got a very rich history of dads played here, and then the sons played here, and now the grandsons we're starting to see like the third generation coming into here. And I love softball. I didn't want to see that legacy die, honestly.
I just think it's so important, and as we go forward, are you looking to partner up with any other, leagues or any other organizations? Are you guys open to that at this time?
Yeah, I'm always open to, looking at how we can make things better for here, better for somebody else, do cool stuff. I come from a wrestling background. I'm like, any promotion is good promotion.
Well, and now with that being said, what's the best way to get in touch with you? Is it just going to the website and go into the contact form with the email, or is it a different form?
Either email or calling us, 636-375-9700. That number goes directly to me, so I'm always around.
And you can also, I see here, sign up to your iCalendar too. So if you're a part of leagues, you can have it sent right to your phone on any Woofs events as well, correct?
Yeah, I believe I got that working.
You did? Oh, this is fantastic, Sadie. Look at you. This is good. It just went right to my phone.
Nice.
For March the 28th, are the BioFreeze bombs at Woofs.
That's right.
And how can someone reach out to utilize it? Is that the same way? Are you utilize it for fundraisers, for tournaments of your own? Can you rent the facilities out?
Yes, absolutely. And that BioFreeze is a local team, and teams will run tournaments to make money so they can have, so they can go on the road, stuff like that. We're also doing something for the Jefferson County Shop with a Cop. That's a benefit tournament that they're generating money because every December they go out and do Christmas toy shopping for kids and then donate it all to needy kids that need stuff.
That's really cool. And really, I just think it's great what you guys are, putting together and just all the different things. There's also an Easter celebration coming up April the 4th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m., correct?
Right. Yeah, we'll hide some eggs and have the kids run around and do stuff. And we're trying to make money, but it's also, we're trying to bring it back into being a part of the community and, giving back a lot, really. I got to pay the bills, but I'm not trying to get rich doing this either.
It's really cool. No, before I let you go, I got to ask you, is it more satisfying to just hit a bomb in softball or drop the perfect, pile driver, hit your move just right on the finish?
Softball is my passion, but there's nothing like being in a wrestling ring.
That's for sure. I'm telling you, maybe it's Sadie versus Dick Douglas. You never know. You just never know.
I wouldn't say no.
This is cool, man. It's been so...
I wouldn't say no, but you're going to have to do all the work.
That'd be the first time I'd ever have to do that in a ring, to be honest. With that being said, it's been great catching up with you, Sadie. We're going to link everything. And is there anything else we need to talk about for Woofs right now before we say goodbye for now?
Yeah, I think we covered it. Just we got, leagues, and I try to run a tournament most Saturdays, whether it's a benefit or a house tournament. There's all kinds of stuff always going on down here, so pay close attention and try and get involved. It's a lot of fun.
Fantastic. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll chat it up some more. We got a news brief for you coming up in the middle of the hour, and then we'll wrap up this Thursday morning in that order after this.
If you think you might be pregnant, you don't have to face it alone. At Vitality Women's Clinic, you'll find the care you deserve. We offer confidential, no-cost pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and STI testing. Our team is here to listen, support you, and help you understand your options without pressure or judgment. Walk in or make an appointment today. Call 618-466-1690 or visit vitalitywomensclinic.org. Vitality Women's Clinic, clear answers, real support.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells,
an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark Paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a trailblazer.
Oh no, another bad headache? Yeah. Maybe it's time to see your doctor.
OSF Healthcare can handle all of your family's primary care needs, including diagnosing health issues or referring you to a specialist. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back, Daily Show, 10:22. I loved that conversation. I haven't talked to Sadie in such a long time, and I'm telling you, I think the return of Dick Douglas is on the horizon. One time, we were supposed to do it. Not Sadie and I, but we were going to have him. I was going to do one more match, and just fell through. I was ready to fall like 50 feet. Like I was really gonna go through the ringer. Whatever, no television camera needed. I just wanted to do it, you know. But now, with the daughter, I might have to drop that down a little bit, you know. Hey, with that being said, like 25 feet. Here's what we're following around the Riverbend this morning. Make sure you download the RiverBender.com app. You can stay up to date with regional news and your daily dose of everything local. Plus, you got events, classified listings, everything really that I think is so important to get you through the day when you have your free RiverBender.com app. Plus, you unlock all the content. I mean, it's just one of those things that really ties it all in together. Make sure you get all that started today. Alton officials, they're facing an estimated $1.6 million in unpaid trash bills, and it's prompting aldermen to demand tougher collection efforts. At the March 11th City Council meeting, Alderman Michael Veloff said the delinquent total has grown by about $1.2 million during Mayor David Gowen's nearly 5 years in office, after reaching roughly $400,000 under the prior administration. Gowen said the comptroller's office handles collections. Comptroller Paul Fritz and Treasurer Elizabeth Allen said they are verifying what is collectible, noting some accounts are 10 to 12 years old. Veloff urges liens, state help, and service shutoffs. You can find more details on that story at RiverBender.com/news. Kurt Prenzler, one of the Republican candidates for Madison County Clerk and Recorder, did say he called Linda Andreas on Tuesday night, March the 17th, to congratulate her after the election. Final results do show in that race, Andreas won with 8,418 votes, or 52.85%, while Prenzler received 7,509 votes, or 47.15%. In a brief statement released following the count, Prenzler did say he congratulated Andreas on her victory and thanked those who supported his campaign. The race ended with a narrow margin. You can find out more on RiverBender.com/news. Alton Police Department K-9 Rico received a new bullet and stab protective vest thanks to a charitable donation from Vested Interest in Canines, Inc. Chief Jarrett Ford said the support helps protect canine officers who face the same dangers as human officers while serving the community. Rico's vest is embroidered in memory of Odin and to watch 8/22/24. Founded in 2009, the nonprofit provides U.S.-made, custom-fitted NIJ-certified body armor to law enforcement dogs nationwide. It has delivered more than 6,348 vests valued at $6.9 million. Donations of $1,050 can sponsor a vest for canine officers. Alton Community Unit School District Number 11 is building a standout music program, and it's thanks in part to committed students, supported administrators, and strong backing from the Alton community. Sydney Sinks had this story. Band director Matt Chesner and orchestra director Laura Prummer says music starts in 4th grade and can continue throughout high school. With a solid foundation from elementary music teachers, despite challenges from students who began during the COVID-19 pandemic, participation's grown to intensive middle school and high school ensembles, including jazz band, marching 100, and multiple orchestra groups. Upcoming concerts include String-sation on March the 19th and Jazz on a Spring Evening, April the 2nd. More details available on how you can see those shows at RiverBender.com/news. Finally in the news today, Peachy Paws is now operating in a new, larger location in Godfrey, offering grooming, doggy daycare, and professional training. Owner Amber Dyer Pogue, a lifelong animal lover with certifications in dog training and grooming, launched her business in September 2022 and quickly outgrew the original Pearl Street site. As demand for daycare rose, she expanded into a former child daycare center on West Delmar. Purchased in January 2025 and renovated down to the studs, the facility features a fenced turf play yard, customized grooming equipment, small group daycare with temperament evaluations and owner-inclusive training programs. More details on that business spotlight available in our news section on the website. Let's take a look at weather. 58 degrees in downtown Alton. It feels like 63 out there. Today mostly sunny and very warm, and tonight clear. Air quality right now is at 75, which is moderate. The mold count's low at 3250, and the tree levels are moderate at 50. UV index, that's at 5 today. Temperatures reach 74 and drop down to 45 overnight as we head into a steamy Friday. Listen to this. A high of 85 on March the 20th. You tell me winter's still here. A low of 46, though. On Saturday, sunny skies, a high of 80, a low of 57 degrees. On Sunday, a high of 86, a low of 40, partly sunny skies. And then on Monday, partly cloudy skies, a high of only 55 degrees and a low of 39. And that, my friends, is a look at the next 5 days. Here's what's happening now. 58 degrees in downtown Alton. It feels like 63 out there for time and temperature throughout the day. Just go to RiverBender.com/weather or just download the app today. You know, Michael Ryan Exteriors, the roofing professionals, are the sponsor of our weather, and they're able to power us to provide you weather alerts and all of the really important information that you need, especially when these thunderstorms start to come in. I mean, we've already seen a few of these storms, and, you know, I feel like we've gotten, lucky. Some areas have been hit so hard, but for the most part, it's just been a little bit isolated. And, storm season's only going to keep getting, closer and closer. And my advice to you is to go to RiverBender.com/weather because they provide home tips. Michael Ryan Exteriors, the roofing professionals, do right there on our website. And what I like today, it's going to be nice outside. It's going to be sunny. You're going to be able to kind of take a step out and really evaluate and not have to worry about getting inside too quick because the temperature is going to be just right. And go take a look outside. Go make sure that everything's still looking right out there. And if it's not, go in and just give Michael Ryan Exteriors a call. Go to their website, michaelryanexteriors.com, or just go to RiverBender.com/weather and click on the Get a Free Quote tab. They've done this for 20 years, trusted and true from homeowners all across the Metro East. Roofing, siding, gutters, and repairs done right the first time. You can find out more, michaelryanexteriors.com. 10:29, we'll take a quick break. More Daily Show right after this. You guys stay there, and I'll be right here.
What's up, it's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells,
an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark Paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a trailblazer.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
At Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today.
Daily Show. Hey, before we dive into this great conversation with HD Key about the 2026 Veterans Pierre Marquette Memorial Day Weekend Camp, you know, OSF Healthcare, St. Anthony's Health Center, is a sponsor of our show, but let me tie in something. The last couple of days, we've been really going through the ringer with, you know, family health matters, and my grandma had cellulitis and was kind of being told by another provider that, oh, that's not it, and she finally used her instincts and said, we need to go to the emergency room, and she chose OSF herself. And this care that she received there from the staff has been just really wonderful so far, and really just a big testament, I think, to the work being done over there at OSF St. Anthony's Health Center. And really just want to give them a big plug. If you guys need some options for primary care, for prompt care, go to Godfrey Road, or if you're in a dire need of an emergency or just need to know that information ahead of time, they took care of us and really treated us well. OSF St. Anthony's Health Center.org. On the line now, HD Key, the 2026 Veterans Pierre Marquette Memorial Day Weekend Camp. How are we doing this Monday?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, we're hanging in there. You know, HD, it's great to have you on the show, and sorry for the scheduling disconnect there, and really excited just to learn more about this great weekend of fun.
Excellent. Well, I could start out with just the basics.
Let's do it. When are we going to have it? What time and where?
It is going to be the 22nd through the 25th of May. And sorry, I don't know if that was echoing on your side.
Oh, no.
And then at Pierre Marquette at their group campground on Duncan Hill, we'll have some signs up making it clear of where to go. And it's all veterans who want to come and their companions they want to bring after getting vetted. And we're going to have paddling, hiking, trying to get some other events. That's what's for sure right now, though.
This is really just a great opportunity. And I got to ask, how long have these been yearly events? Has this been something that's long-standing?
This is not. I'm organizing this one the first time this year, but it would be excellent if we can make it an annual event. And we have had other events that are annual.
Take me through your involvement with events like this and how you got started.
Okay. Well, I am an OIF Army veteran, and I just came back to Missouri kind of around COVID and went back to school and did some volunteering and ran into Team RiverRunner, which is a veterans nonprofit. We have a chapter there in St. Louis, as well as down in Southern Illinois, Southeastern Missouri, Columbia, Missouri. They're the ones I've worked with so far. And they just kind of pulled me into it. And I've met other people through the kayaking community, such as some of the people with Mississippi River Water Trail Association. And so we're working together to put on this event along with Team Red, White, and Blue, which is another veterans nonprofit organization, and Sierra Club Military Outdoors, which we're trying to get started in St. Louis.
And it's just incredible. I know that this is going to be an opportunity that I think connects with so many area veterans. Number one, thank you for your service too. And going in to this weekend, I have the event website pulled up now. We had it from your flyer provided so the audience can see this with us. When it comes to lodging and the campground side of things, do we need to bring our own tents and all that good equipment?
If you have it, definitely bring your own. But if you do not, we have some that you can borrow. And for people who are not interested in, tent camping, there is the lodge there, and they have cabins as well to rent, but they need to organize that through Pierre Marquette State Park or Pierre Marquette Lodge.
Fantastic. And now going into the details of this, it's free for veterans. There will be a refundable registration fee of $50, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
And then there.
And
sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. I just wanted to say their companions who they bring who are not veterans, that's just a $50 fee, period. Not refundable.
And it seems like really for that that admission, we're getting a lot out of the weekend, and really great to see these collaborations. Mississippi River Water Trail Association is one of my favorites. Craig's been on the show a time or two, and just to see like-minded groups coming together to really provide such a cool day.
Yeah. Craig had actually told me that, and he's helped us out so much. He's excellent. Their organization, which actually I'm part of that too, is excellent. And yeah, trying to do good things. And I've gotten to know a lot of the veterans organizations around too. And most of us seem like we just want to help each other out to get more veterans out.
And going through that too, is there a way for if an area veteran maybe can't make it to the Memorial Day weekend events, but wants to get more involved and get back out into the community, what do you advise?
Oh, well, definitely just get online and look up Team River Runners calendar of events is on the, oh my goodness, I'm blanking on the name. Give me 1 second. Okay, well, Team Red, White, and Blue's calendar is on their site. You just look up teamredwhiteandblue.org and Sierra Club, like I said, trying to get theirs going, and that's let's see. They can just Google Sierra Club Eastern Missouri Group, and then they're welcome to all the events on there. WhitewaterAssociation.org is where Team River Runners calendar is.
Fantastic. And we're on that site now showing that, and it's an ICS calendar that we can even download to our phones too.
Excellent. Yeah. And
I wanted to ask you, because I am nosy, what are the raffle prizes going to be?
So I have a volunteer working on that right now, actually, and I'm not up to date, so I don't want to say because I don't want to misrepresent, but we're hoping to have some good stuff.
Really, really cool. And if you're just tuning in, you can join in if you're an area veteran for free, and for the non-veteran companions, including children over 10 for $50 per person, the weekend of Memorial Day at Pere Marquette State Park. This is going to be great. A weekend of camaraderie and challenge like camping, hiking, kayaking, and more. And also, it says here, and I wanted to touch on this, limited horseback riding. Is that still on?
That is a maybe, because I've not been able to get in contact with my contact. But I'm actually out in California right now, and as soon as I get back to Missouri, I'm going to make a trip over there and see if I can track them down and make sure that happens.
Perfect. And if not, we'll just stay up to date with it. And really, what I think is great is just the atmosphere that this will bring in. And you've said, maybe not you personally, but there's been opportunities with the camping in these weekends before. What have you seen kind of develop? What's the atmosphere like for the individuals that attend events like this?
Yeah, there was an event a lot like this on the Mississippi last year, and it's amazing. I know I've been to other events too where people show up, and of course, in the veterans community, we have a lot of individuals that are bringing a lot of baggage with them, and sometimes they show up and it just feels like they're, wanting to crawl into a corner, and by the end of the weekend, they're out and talking with people and enjoying themselves. And I was at one event, we had a clinic down in Southern Illinois, and someone had said at the end of the event that it was the first time they'd been able to relax since they got back to the States. So it's amazing. I love it.
Fantastic. And I know that so many others are going to connect with us too. And I'm so glad you came on the show to talk to us about this. We have some time to book dates. And here's how you do it. I'm going to go to the MissouriWhitewater.org website. We've been on that site a couple of times during this conversation, but you'll see on the event calendar and you'll see the information for Veterans Camp at Pere Marquette. You can scroll down to where it says link for more info and to register. That will take you right there. I also see that there's an opportunity for volunteers.
There is. There's always an opportunity for volunteers.
How can we help?
As far as the event goes, we're going to be looking for people to help with the food, the just organizing people. We're going to have people going out to kayak on the river and on the lakes at the same time. It's going to be a little hectic, so people just directing other people would be great. And then there's also, beyond the event, we've always got need for volunteers with all the organizations, all the events we have. So if someone's interested to come and help volunteer with admin, marketing, any of that, they're appreciated. We are consistently looking for extra support boaters for events if they have that knowledge. There's just about anything they want to do. If they're interested to volunteer and help out, we can point them in the right direction and make use of their whatever knowledge base they're bringing with them.
Fantastic. And we'll link ways that you guys can connect and how to volunteer and support on a write-up on RiverBender.com. I wanted to ask, we have the current draft schedule online. Should we wait as we get closer to unpack that one a little bit more, HD?
Yes. So as soon as you register for the event, we'll be sending out an email as it comes closer with more exact details, and then any questions we can respond to there.
Is there any FAQs that we need to get out? Any rules or any type of guidelines or policy we need to keep in mind?
You've got to sign the waivers to get registered, and then follow the rules put on the waivers. And, this is people interested in just helping, like I said, helping our fellow veterans get out there. So just respect each other. I've not been at an event where we've had a problem yet, but I have heard of them. So, be decent human beings. As long as I've seen people do that, it seems to go well.
Fantastic. And that takes us back here to the top of the conversation, and that's why HD's on the line. The Veterans Camp at Pierre Marquette is going to be a really great event. This is powered by Team River Runner, the Mississippi River Water Trail Association, the Alpine Shop. Am I getting all these right here, HD?
Yeah, all of them have had a hand in. Let's see, Mississippi River Trail Water Association, the Alpine Shop, the Sierra Club is Military Outdoors, Team Red, White, and Blue, Team River Runner, and there's probably others who have helped that
Just
I'm
fantastic.
missing. But
well,
yeah.
I love to hear and I wanted to make sure we gave everyone the proper praise. It's just great to see all this come together for Memorial Day weekend, May the 22nd to May the 25th. It's for veterans, their friends and family, age 10 or plus, and civilian volunteers. You can camp, hike, paddle, and probably a heck of a lot more. This is going to be a great weekend of camaraderie. $50 refundable registration fee for veterans, so it'll be free for you after that refundable. And then it's non-refundable, $50 per person for any non-veteran companion, including children over the age of 10. But you got a lot of opportunities to paddle and get out there in nature and just have a great weekend. HD, what else am I missing here?
Well, I think you covered it. You're really good at this. But if you got a minute, I'd also like to say a shout out to some of the organizations who have helped us with past events. Do I have time for that?
Oh, absolutely.
Excellent. I know last autumn I did an event over in Troy, Missouri, and the VFW there and the American Legion there were excellent. We've done an event recently down in Southern Illinois where the DAV has helped out, and and then we have Sisters in Service who have helped us with multiple events. Like you had said, we got a lot of really good organizations, and we are very, very lucky that we've got a good community there in St. Louis and the surrounding areas who are willing to help each other out. So, yeah.
It's just fantastic, honestly, and really just for such a great cause. And HD, you're welcome back anytime to call in and stop by and fill us in as we get closer and closer. And really just going to be a great weekend. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you very much for organizing it.
1049
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
What's up? It's my Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells,
an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a trailblazer.
If you think you might be pregnant, you don't have to face it alone. At Vitality Women's Clinic, you'll find the care you deserve. We offer confidential, no-cost pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and STI testing. Our team is here to listen, support you, and help you understand your options without pressure or judgment. Walk in or make an appointment today. Call 618-466-1690 or visit vitalitywomensclinic.org. Vitality Women's Clinic, clear answers, real support.
Here we go. 10:50. We're wrapping up the Thursday that was. Let's see what the news team's up to. A lot of Alton School District stories. We have one on Triad to go through before the end of the show. And there was one more story. Hey, did you see someone won $536 million? Wasn't us. Good for them. One sports story for you. Let's start with that one. Alton Redbirds pushed across the go-ahead run in the final inning to beat Marquette Catholic 2-1 Wednesday, March the 18th in a crosstown rivalry game. With the game tied at 1 in the top of the 7th, Jack Pent delivered the decisive moment, singling to drive in what proved to be the game-winning run. Pitching dominated throughout the contest on both sides. Alton Arms combined for 6 strikeouts, while Marquette pitchers recorded 4. Marquette Catholic struck first in the second inning, capitalizing on a passed ball to take a 1-0 lead, and Alton answered in the third when Pent grounded out, bringing home a run to even the score at 1. Offensively, Pent led the way for Alton, going 2 for 4 with an RBI, and you can find out more details on where Marquette and Alton play next as the spring season is officially underway. In Edwardsville, the Edwardsville Glen Carbon Habitat for Humanity Board inquired with the Edwardsville Township in 2025 to express interest in the vacant lot in hopes of building a home for a deserving family, and Edwardsville Township did not have any plans nor resources to develop a project on the vacant parcel that's located at 216 Crane Street, which is the former site of the Hayes Mallory Community Building. On November the 17th, Edwardsville Township held a special town meeting to include a motion to approve Resolution 2025 R01 STM declaring a vacant parcel of Edwardsville Township real property as surplus and authorizing the donation to a not-for-profit corporation. On November the 18th, the Edwardsville Township Board of Trustees voted to approve the resolution, and it was passed by majority vote. Furthermore, on February the 17th, Township Supervisor Horian Township and Township Administrator Ayers met with Tangela Johnson, president of Lewis and Clark's Habitat for Humanity, and Rich Hampton, president of the Edwardsville Glen Carbon chapter of Habitat for Humanity, to finalize the property transfer donation. Local governments like Edwardsville Township provide citizens with essential services like roads and recreation, helping residents in need, and you can learn more online, but Edwardsville Township did donate that vacant Crane Street lot to Habitat for Humanity for hopefully a home. We'll have more details for you soon. Let's go right back to the Alton School District. The Alton School District did approve a new plan for student transportation beginning for the 2026-27 school year. On Wednesday, March the 18th, the Board of Education unanimously approved a 5-year agreement with Robinson Transportation Incorporated, marking a transition from the district's current transportation provider, Illinois Central. The decision followed a competitive bidding process in which Robinson Transport, Inc. stood out for its strong pricing package and outstanding references from current district partners. Robinson Transport, family-owned company based in southern Illinois with a corporate office in Harrisburg, founded in 2000 by David and Joyce Robinson, both of whom have been involved in the school transportation industry since 1979. You can find out more details on the story online, but the district does anticipate a smooth transition ahead of the 2026-27 school year and will continue offering families access to the My Ride app for real-time bus tracking. You can find out more online at the school district website, and current and prospective employees are encouraged to apply at robinsontransportinc.com. Ronnie Smith has been named the assistant principal at North Elementary School effective July 1st. Ms. Smith brings more than 12 years of experience in elementary education, including her time as a classroom teacher and her current role as a behavioral specialist in O'Fallon District 90, where she has worked closely with teachers and administrators to support the implementation of positive behavioral interventions and support. Smith earned her bachelor's degree in elementary education from Western Governors University, along with a master's degree and specialist degree in educational administration from Lindenwood University. Ms. Smith is deeply committed to supporting students academically, socially, and emotionally, and she has extensive experience in those initiatives. You can find out more details and her excitement on the new career path for at RiverBender.com/news. Out of Troy, as high school begins to wind down for the year, students will be looking for employment. The Troy Maryville St. Jacob Marine Chamber of Commerce is proud to host their annual Triad High School Job and Resource Fair on April the 30th. If you're a parent of a high school student, remind them of the event. They will have time during the school day to set aside to attend. They should register to attend through Triad. If you're a member of the chamber and interested in registering for the event, you can email Dawn at TroyMaryvilleCoc.com for a link to the application. You can find out more details on a write-up on RiverBender.com/news, but just great to see more opportunities for individuals as they start their next path in life. All righty. Let's see. I think that's about it for as news goes. The news team had a ton of stories for me to go through. Oh, no, hey, one more story for you. Dalton Brown has this one out of Edwardsville. A section of St. Louis Street in Edwardsville, we've heard it from Mayor Risby, is set to become a pedestrian plaza. Really cool. Great write-up by Dalton Brown. A section of that street is city council members did pass at 5-1 for a $3.95 million contract with SM Wilson for the construction of Goshen Commons on March the 16th. Alderman William Krause cast the sole vote against the contract, citing the concern about high price. The construction of Goshen Commons is set to transform one block of St. Louis Street from North Main Street to North 2nd Street into a pedestrian-friendly plaza and green space area, according to meeting documents. An outdoor recreation space, restroom facilities, pedestrian plaza, and street lighting are among the features planned at the site. Mayor Art Risby previously said on the show, Goshen Commons will also feature a bike rack, gaming boards, and interactive video wall, and more in the heart of downtown. The future park and plaza will also be newly redeveloped home of the Land of Goshen Community Market. You can see a full detailed report on RiverBender.com/news. We will note, too, that Risby and State Rep Katie Stewart announced in August of 2024 that the city would receive $2 million in grants to build Goshen Commons. The funds were secured as part of a Stewart-directed initiative through the Illinois Department of Natural Resources to support downtown economic vitality. At the March 16th meeting, Risby said the city's portion of the project funding was estimated at $1.5 million for a total of $3.5 million. However, the only bid for the project came in at $3.95 million, approximately $450,000 over the city's original estimate. Krause described the project as, quote, bit of an overkill for the $4 million price tag, especially for what he imagines will, quote, for the most part be relatively empty space, end quote. He suggested the money could be better used on other long requested projects such as a skate park or other active passive green spaces. Alderman Chris Farrar acknowledged the nearly $4 million total was a little sticker shock, but expressed excitement about and support for the project and its potential as a large-scale event space. Here's what that project will look like. You can see more details in the story at RiverBender.com/news. We do have a rendering here for you, and I'll take you to that before we say so long for now. Looks pretty nice. You can see a full conversation with Mayor Risby. RiverBender.com/daily show. I'm out of time. Thanks for hanging out with me today. A fun one. We're busy tomorrow, though, and then we're back to normal next week. Until I talk to you again, stay tuned to RiverBender.com. Brian Trust on twice today. Once at 2, once at 8. You're Beautiful. Conspiracy and Mysteries. Stay tuned for that, will you? Until I talk to you tomorrow, try your best to stay out of jail.